Hello everybody and welcome back to the Krenkoth YouTube channel. I'm John with a bruise on my eye, and in this video, we're going to be talking about how to draft the Arena Cube for maximum success. But first off, what is the Arena Cube? The Arena Cube is a cube made up of cards on Magic the Gathering Arena. This includes, and let me check my notes here, standard sets dating back to Ixalan, the Alchemy cards that were recently released, the cards from Jumpstart Historic Horizons, which are mostly from MH1 and MH2, but not all of them. There's some new cards that we've never seen before that are only digital, and there's some cards that we have seen before, and I have no clue why they're in the Jumpstart Historic Horizons. There's some ones that they wanted to support Archetypes in Historic. Whatever the reason, Historic Horizons and its 800 cards are on Arena. There's also the Strixhaven Mystical Archive, and any random cards from Historic Anthologies that they decided, you know what, we're just going to put this into Historic. There's also the remastered sets, Kaladesh and Amonkhet, so some cards from those blocks are legal in the Arena Cube. For the full Arena Cube list, you can either go on Arena or look at the link in the description. Anyway, the Arena Cube is a fun, accessible cube, and in this video, I'm going to give you the information that you need to build the best deck possible. To play in any limited environment, especially Cube, you need to know the archetypes. Here are some of the best decks that you can draft. For aggro, there's both mono white and mono red. These decks intend to play cheap threats and finish the game quickly. It is usually better to stay monocolored because stumbling on mana can oftentimes lose you the game if you can't play your 2-drop on turn 2. But don't worry, in this cube you will not be starved for playables. Another deck that is efficient and straightforward is mono green ramp. As the name implies, this deck wants to accelerate its mana and get out large threats ahead of schedule. On the other side of the spectrum, however, we have control, and this usually takes one of 3 forms. Either blue-red, blue-black, or blue-white. These decks want to stop what their opponents are doing long enough to resolve a game-ending threat. Some of the best cards that you're going to want to take for this deck is cheap interaction, as well as draw spells, so that you can eliminate your opponent's threats and find your own. The most synergistic deck on this list is Black-Red Sacrifice. This is the only really synergistic deck, so if you like synergy, this is probably the deck for you. This deck has powerful creature making and sacrifice effects, as well as the Black-Red suite of interaction, which makes this deck quite good. The last archetype I'll talk about is 5-Color Soup, and this is a green-based ramp deck that also has some control elements. When drafting this deck, you're probably going to want to prioritize color fixing and the best bombs you can find. But now that you know some of the archetypes, here are some tips that will help you draft the best deck possible. Number 1, draft with a plan. This means that you want to build toward an archetype rather than just building a mid-range pile. While mid-range piles may look good on paper, they really do not perform when playing against other decks, and they are not recommended. Number 2, pick more lands. Because you only get 23, maybe 24 playable cards in your deck, any cards over that number are just duds. They don't do anything for you. But something that you can pick that will do something for you is lands. They will help color fix your mana so that you don't end up being mana screwed as often. The last tip I have for you is that apart from the aggro decks, the Arena Cube revolves around bombs. So if you see a powerful bomb, like a Planeswalker, or the Immortal Sun, even Magma Opus, then you should pick it, because chances are it's not going to wheel, and also it will make your deck extremely more powerful. Extremely more powerful? How does that even make sense? Way more powerful. If you want to see these tips in action, as well as see some of these archetypes being built, go check out the video that is in this corner, I think, and on screen now, which is a video of me drafting the Arena Cube and building a deck so that maybe you can learn something from it. If you like this video, give it a like. If you want to see more content just like this, subscribe and hit the notifications bell so you don't miss a new upload. I post videos that are usually guides once a week or so, as well as news videos, so if you want to see that, subscribe to the channel. If there is a video that you would like to see, or if there's a question you have for me, comment it down below, and I will try to respond to it as soon as possible. That's everything from me, though, so thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.